What's up, beautiful people? Let me tell you something. I am so excited about today's video because I'm finally officially launching my tour company, then Came Roatan Tours. Now, I've been living here for over a decade, so by default, I've been organizing y'all's trips, right? But now we're making it official. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 6 tours that we have and let you know how you can book and why you should book with us, all right? First tour we're going to talk about is a diving tour. Roatan is located on the second largest coral reef in the world, which makes it a top 3 destination for diving. So this tour is called Dive with Edgar. Edgar is my husband, but he's also a PADI certified dive instructor. So let me tell you about Edgar and his team. They're all local, they're all native. One thing about diving with a local is not only are they professionally certified, but they're ancestor certified too, okay? So just by default, what they can see and hear underwater is completely different than what you're going to see and hear. So if you really want to see some amazing underwater life and get guided with people who actually grew up in these waters, people who don't even remember not knowing how to swim, then book your tour with us, okay? Dive with Edgar is definitely an experience you don't want to miss. Next is Limin on the Keys. So Limin culture, for those of you who don't know, is a Caribbean term for just chilling, relaxing. Think sitting on a hammock on the beach with some fresh coconut water, okay, or margarita. So on this tour, we're going to be liming on a key. We're going to take a short boat ride and we're going to just lime on the key. So for those of you who want to enjoy the beach, but you want a more private experience, this is great for groups, especially wedding groups or family reunions, because you have the entire key to yourself pretty much, or you can join another group. And so this tour includes the boat ride over to the key. You have food, you have drinks, you have access to all of the amenities on the key. You have kayaks and paddle boards. You have the fresh water to rinse off, and you can just relax. So, and then you're going to have some music playing in the background. This is an amazing experience for people who just want to have a beach experience, a day beach experience, but you don't want to be in the middle of all the resorts or the tourist hub. The next tour is so dear to my heart because y'all know I love culture, not just my culture, but culture in general. This is the Garifuna and Roatan Heritage Tour. Roatan is a multicultural place, you guys. It's home of the first Garifuna community in Central America and the only Garifuna community on the island. It also has a rich history, pirate history. You have the Afro-Caribbeans, you have the white Caribbeans, you have the indigenous Spanish people here. So on this tour, you're going to get to learn more about the Garifuna people, their story. We're going to walk through the community. We're going to have some lunch at an authentic Garifuna restaurant. We're going to see some exhibits and hear the stories of my ancestors. We're also going to visit a community about 10 minutes away from the Garifuna community. Some people call this town the Venice of Roatan, and I'm talking about Oak Ridge, okay? So we're going to go on a boat, on a motor dory, and ride through the mangrove tunnel. So this has a lot of pirate history. You get to know more about the fishing communities there, and you get to see just simply another side of Roatan. This is a great tour for someone who's seeking a cultural experience. The next tour is a great option for people who probably in a group, and some people want to swim or go in the water, and some people just want to cruise. Literalmente, literally. They just want to chill on a boat over the water. I'm talking about the Tiki Boat Cruise, okay? So you're going to be on a tiki boat floating through the water. You have your lunch included, you got your drinks on board, and the tour can actually stop at a place where you're going to swim. And you know, the waters here are so beautiful, clear, green and blue water where you can see your feet and your hands. So if you got some people who just want to stay and chill in the water, and some of your crew want to stay aboard, taking pictures for the gram with the beautiful background, y'all could do that too while listening to some nice music. So just imagine you're in the water. Instead of having a regular taxi waiting for you, You got a tiki boat waiting to pick you up when you're done. If you are a smaller group, you can join a group that's already aboard. All right, so just let me know if you want a tiki cruise. Now, these last two tours are for people who are seriously considering moving to Roatan and they want to get a realistic idea of what it's like to live here and think about meeting with your cousins. So you don't have to be from Roatan, but after these tours, you're gonna feel like you sat down with your cousins and they gave you the tea about living here. First tour is called the Roatan Relocation Tour. And with this tour, you're going to see two properties that might interest you. And you're also going to visit places that will give you an experience of daily life on the island. So think about stopping at the bank, going to the stores where you can get your local phone number, visiting the supermarkets. If you have children, think private schools. So with this tour, my team will ask you a couple of questions about what are your concerns about moving to the island, and then we'll customize the tour to visit places that you want to get answers from or you want to see. Because moving to paradise, come on, everyone wants to move to a beautiful Caribbean island. But before making that decision, you want to get a full picture. You want to get the bigger picture of what living here would be like. So this tour is definitely for you if you're seeking the bigger picture of, or the real picture of what living in Roatan it will be like. The next tour is not really a tour, it's more of a session. And you're going to sit down with a couple of professionals, such as a realtor, a property manager, and lawyers, so you can have a chance to ask them your questions and your concerns. So we're going to sit down, we're going to have lunch, and you're going to hear what each of these professionals have to say. You'll be able to go home with the contact information for all of these individuals. And this tour also includes a drive through different communities. And the best part about these two tours, the Roatan Smart Start session and the Roatan Relocation Tour, is that if you decide to purchase a home or property with our realtor team, your tour is 100% refunded. So these two tours were designed with you in mind, helping you to give you enough information up front so you can make a better informed decision and you can understand how to budget your money and make that transition smoother. Let me tell you how to book the tours. You can email info@thencameroatan.com. You can visit my website, tours.thencameroatan.com. Everything's listed, all of the details, prices, and everything are listed on the website. Your experience with my team is going to be so amazing because it's genuinely a good vibe because we all came together genuinely. And to all of my cruise ship folk, listen, y'all only got a couple of hours at every stop that you make. So you want to make sure you're getting the best use of that time. So visit the unique places at all of the islands or countries that you're going to visit. And in Roatan, that's either reef or culture. And we have both. And we also have a reliable, credible, responsible team to make sure you get back to your cruise ship with more than enough time. So book your tour today.